guys, I'm Ella.
And I'm Gabia, and we're Elevate Her ambassadors.
And today we're going to be talking about how physical activities and sports have a good impact in your life.
Yeah, and we're going to be discussing pros, cons, the hard work, the amount of time it requires.
Highs and lows. Why you should go into it, why you shouldn't.
Just basically going to be covering everything about it.
It's going to be a chill video because some of the videos we've done, it's been a bit
heavy topic based.
But today we're going to be happy and talking about
all good vibes.
Yeah. I've been in netball for 4 to 5 years.
I've been in dance since I literally could remember.
And why I play the sport, I do ask myself this all the time, but I think it's because I actually enjoy it and like it keeps my mind off stuff, helps with stress, especially GCSE times. You need to like get yourself outside. If you're not doing sports, go run around.
So you just need a hobby.
Go do cartwheels. It actually helps. I'm not joking, because staying at home, you're there stressing. Oh my god, I have biology. No, we don't stress. We go on a run.
Yeah,
we run. I don't run. But if you want to run, you can run.
Yeah. So, little backstory. Came out the room dancing. Back when I used to live in Lithuania, dance was just part of my life. Walk around dancing, singing. And then when we moved here in year 2, when I first started school, I just joined all the extracurriculars, like all the performing arts, so drama, choir and dance. And then ever since then, dance was just my passion. And I loved hearing the compliments of like, you're a good dancer, you're talented. Like it boosted my ego that it's like, okay, this is something that I'm good at. Like I can keep doing it because I know I'm good at it. So yeah, all the competitions, any dance events, I was always there, front in line, please like put me there. And it was just something I enjoyed. Like I found it fun. Like the people I danced with were like literally my closest friends. I loved my PE teacher and like my other dance teacher. And then I took a break when COVID hit, like year 7, year 8. It was more just all the TikTok dances that were trending, let me be real. Like I was doing the renegade. And then I found a dance company that was kind of affordable, because obviously dance can be very expensive, dance classes, especially like if you want to go all big and pro and then join like all the American classes later on when you can fly out there. My mom, she was obviously willing to let me go, but it was kind of like, find something that's like in the price range. And I found out about BDYD, who Elevate Her like are close with, and I found out about them in year 9, but something just kind of stopped me from joining, and it was all just like school. And I've always been confident, but year 9 was kind of like when social anxiety hit, and I was really scared of judgment from other people, and I was like, I'm not good enough, And then the summer before year 11, I was like, you know what? I said, I've been dancing. It's never going to change. Like, I might as well start dancing on stage instead of in my room. So I kind of joined and then been with BDYD for 9 months now?
With me, since I was because when I was in Turkey, I would dance, but I was like at home. And I promise you, I'm not a dancer. We've established this. I can't dance. I've tried dancing in like year 2, never again. Like she said, TikTok dances, and those were even worse. But I did, what did I do? I did basketball for a bit. I can't do that sport. I did football. You know what? I was actually not bad, but that was like the force of my dad putting me into football, thinking I'm gonna go pro. I can't even do what they called, toss-ups, whatever they're called. Yeah, kick-ups. I can't do those. So it lasted me for like a year, and I was like, no. So then I got into netball, and the pros, there's a lot of pros to it. My school takes netball like sports really serious. So I think it was last year they took people to Spain. I was invited, but being a Turkish citizen, it restricts you from
documents are a bit hard.
Yeah. The pricing is not good. So I couldn't go. This year there's another one. I still can't go. So maybe another year, okay? Fingers crossed.
The chance will come again, hopefully.
Yeah. But yeah, they got opportunities to be going and playing at like other countries like Spain. I think that's the only country that actually does netball. I can't remember. But yeah, and like trips and stuff, and like just playing with other teams and stuff. Like my team, we're a really good team. We've won the Borough League like twice, year 10 and year 11.
Period. 2 years in a row.
We're a good team, and we're the only good team in my whole school. So when we're gone, I don't know what's happening, but let's just hope they keep it up. And with the young people, I would say, please don't listen to the people that are like, oh, you're so bad, or you're like this. I used to listen. I promise you, I was so insecure, and I'm a confident person. I'm not going to be like, I'm so like thing. But it gets to you sometimes when you're hearing like stuff like, oh, just quit already, like you're not good, blah blah blah. Like you're gonna be like,
Yeah, even sometimes your coach, your teachers.
yeah, because teachers, I'm not joking, you guys, I know teachers out there, they're gonna be like, no, I don't have favorites. Yes, you do. Let's be so real.
It's very
you do
obvious.
have favorites. Talking from experience. But like there's gonna be times when you're not invited and you're gonna be like, oh, like I'm not good enough to be invited. You know, I used to, oh my god, it would bother me so much when I was not invited, or I would like be invited and play like one call, and I promise you, one call is like 6 minutes. That's like a violation because you're walking. You know, you take your time to go to the sport. Sorry, you take your time out of your day to go play, and you're not like playing. They make you play once, like it's like,
yeah, they just make you sit there.
Like I remember, like I came out of netball crying like twice or something, and there's gonna be times where your teammates are like really more competitive, but you just have to be like whatever, like it's not that deep, because like the sport is to enjoy yourself. It's not like you're playing pro. It's not like you're playing for Pulse out there. You're just playing at school. It's not that deep.
Like I feel like a lot of people, speaking from both our experience, we're competitive.
Yeah.
Like if I don't win, there's
no point of it.
Literally,
just
like,
quit.
If I'm playing, I'm making sure I win, because then I'm not gonna play if I know I'm not winning.
Mums.
But yeah, I feel like if you're a really competitive person, it's good and bad, because it's kind of like it pushes you to like do your best, and kind of like, because in your mind you're like, I have to win. But then at the same time, it can be a con, because the amount of pressure you put on yourself sometimes gets like really mentally draining. Because like you're training 24/7, like everyone else is at home relaxing. No, you're doing your own thing, practicing and practicing.
It annoys me so much, especially, you know, when like people train so much and they don't get picked. Like that's like what annoys me a lot, because I remember I used to like love netball with a passion. Like I would train. I'm so this is a surprise because me, and like no, but like, and then I wouldn't get picked. I would be like, oh, there's no point. And then I started being like, it's like,
yeah, I feel like it's because all your hard efforts, like they just go unrecognized, and it's like, so why else would I be doing this?
So that's a con, especially if you're like sensitive in a way, because I'm not sensitive, but there's stuff that like hurts me in a way, and then there's stuff that I don't really care about.
From my personal experience from being a dancer, there's a lot of time and like hard work that needs to go into it. Like you go on stage, you do your dance, wow, like it's a nice show, you put on a show for everyone, everything's like perfect, and then you hear people saying, I could do the same. Yeah, but maybe because some people cool, they can dance, but a lot of people assume it's easy, but it's like you have choreography, you have practice hours, you have like costuming, like hair, makeup, especially like being girls, and then it's like you have all the technical rehearsals. And I don't think people understand how draining it gets, because not only like are you like dancing or like any other sport, like doing it in your own spare time, but like additionally you go to the practices, then you come home, you have to like practice on top of it to make sure that the next rehearsal you guys have, you're up to date, and you've already kind of all like your errors you've kind of cleared out the way, so then for the next rehearsal you're even better, so then it saves time when you're there with everyone else. And then it's like, obviously you have your own like friends, you have your own like me kind of time. Then if you're like in school, you have revision, some like people have work and like other side hustles they do, then you have like family time. And people are always like, oh yeah, it's like it's easy, da 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 da.
It's not.
But yeah, it's that when you put everything kind of into context, and like you kind of fill out your schedule in front of you, it's like I really literally have no time. And especially with it being GCSE season right now, which everyone is literally dreading the exams that are about to start.
I got an exam in like 3 days.
Mine's tomorrow, and I'm here talking about dance. But yeah, obviously you're trying to like revise as well, and that's taken completely over. And then it's like you start college, then you have A levels, then you have uni, and like GCSEs kind of just kicks off exams all the way until you're done with education. So I feel like it is kind of a con, because it gets really time consuming, and then at the same time it gets mentally draining, because it's like I want to quit, I want to take a break. But then with me, I said I want to take a break from dance to revise, but when I don't go dance, I just feel like poop, literally like poop. So it's like I'll go, but then when you go, it's like I could have been at home revising, and you're kind of just like split in the middle.
But I feel like you need a break. Like playing a sport is a good way to give yourself a break rather than sitting there on your phone, because like you know, I always say this to myself, do I listen to it? No, but I'm just saying, like, you could be watching TikToks, going on Snapchat, What else is there? Instagram, all this
Pinterest,
stuff,
Spotify.
Netflix. Yeah, you could be going on those in like 2 months, 3 months. But are you gonna ever do your GCSEs again?
Well, if you fail, you're gonna resit them.
Well,
but no one wants to do the
you're
resit.
never seen those papers again. So for you to be there, on your phone instead of revising, it's not gonna get you nowhere. So might as well be productive. Go exercise. Go, as I said, go do cartwheels if that's gonna
Literally
get you
go
somewhere.
outside, run,
Because-
even for a walk.
Honestly, because I feel like even walks, it gets your mind off everything. Like, you're just there peacefully walking, especially if it's
Yeah.
raining. And I'm saying, like, netball, good sport, I like it. Would I advise it to young people? Yeah, because I feel like when you get into it when you're young, that's when you, like,
Kind of
adapt
build your
into
way
it.
up.
Yeah, because most of my team, we started when we was in the same year, so that's why our team is actually the best. Most people start, like, year 10. No,
Yeah, because it's like your strong bonding.
Yeah,
You know
and
how every team player
you playing in
plays.
a team, you playing in a team helps you with like reducing your loneliness or like your stress, or you don't feel
Yeah,
like
it's
part
literally
of
such
a
a good
group.
way to make friends.
Yeah, you make friends. I don't know, enjoy yourself. There's gonna be like, for her, she's gonna have like competitions and stuff. With netball, you have like games and stuff. Like, that's what you know. Like, you just feel,
It gives you more opportunities to like
and it
be
gives
productive.
you a goal that you're gonna go to. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have a netball game. So you're just like, it gets
you have something
happy.
to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So I feel
'cause-
like sports is good.
Because I feel like ever since I started dance, I've met so many new people, so many different dance teachers. It's a good way to like, what's the
Learn.
word? Yeah, learn and like experience different kind of styles of dance and different cultures, because you don't just cover like one dance, unless obviously you go to a dance company where you're only doing like lyrical, you're only doing hip hop. But yeah, and it's you kind of, with different dance teachers, you get to see how they like different styles of teaching. So then in the future, if you want to become like a dance teacher, you've kind of already like have an idea of
it gives
what
you a career path as well.
It's kind of like you have like a role model to look up to, and that's like, this is the type of style that like I'd want to teach, and this is the type of teacher that I'd want to be like. And then obviously friends wise, you meet new people, you make friends. It's really good for like, obviously the most like, you know, when people ask, it's like, what qualities does like sports give you? Literally teamwork, being able to like communicate, and all of that, and all of these kind of qualities like you need for work in the future.
You're gonna need it for anything. You want to be a teacher, you're gonna need. You want to be a lawyer, you're gonna need it for
Literally,
anything.
any job you'd need,
Yeah.
like even schools, colleges, unis.
Yeah. Just
It's
having,
well
because
guided.
it teaches you like also to be humble, like in a way. Like, I'm competitive, like I said, but it's like when you lose a game, you're like, yeah, cool, like I lost the game. It's the same way, like you might not pass your GCSEs, or you might fail like your A levels. Like it teaches you, it makes you adapt to like how to fail and what happens when you fail, because life continues. So yeah, it teaches you to like grow basically. Anybody that is wondering like about netball or wants to search up, I do have like the pros and cons that Google would give you. So netball, the cons would be the injuries, because I promise you some injuries actually hurt. Like you can injure your ankle and like your
Yeah, and some can literally get you out of that sport for life. Like you can never go back to playing it again.
But there's not much cons. It's just like more mentally, if you're a sensitive person, like I said, or if like, you know, you're in a group that's like really like, what's the word? Rude? Like just a rude group in general. That might not, like unsupportive group, that might like hurt. The pros would be that it's a great team sport that helps you build strong friendships and develop teamwork skills, which we did talk about. And it's just an exciting sport. Like you, as I said like 50 times, gets rid of like the stress.
Yeah,
you feel better.
it opens up more opportunities, helps you stay fit and active like most sports do, because I feel like that's important. Like have one kind of hobby that you stuck with. And I feel like when Ella mentioned if you wanted to join netball, do it from like the early years, because then you can kind of build a bond with your team and go upwards. Because I played netball for like a year and it was shambles, because people would be dropping in and out and the team was just not as good.
You need like a team that's consistent, because when you have a good team, you play good. When you have a bad team that like just comes when there's a netball game, you're not winning, I promise you. Because I remember once I had a netball game and the girl I already knew, she was like, wait, how many times a week do you guys train? We're like, once. And they were like, yeah, see, with our school we just get chosen. Like I was like, oh, Like, it makes sense because you need a team
Yeah.
that, you know, they want like half the people, I don't even know who they are. Like, it shows
Consistency
when you're playing.
is key.
Yeah.
But yeah, my advice for dance would be, it's never too late to start. Like, if you've grown up dancing, then that's great. But like any other team, you can, any other sport, you can always kind of build your way through, because even like there's been so many stories and like movies and videos made about people that have like, they literally started doing like a sport a year ago, but they pushed themselves and they trained like nearly every day or every day, and they literally got to the pro level in that year. So it all just depends on kind of the type of person you are. But yeah, with dance, like there's literally 25-year-olds. There's even like mom group dances where you want to just do something in your spare time. So it's never too late to start.
Yeah. And I feel like for the future, you can still carry on. There's like teams for netball that's like over 50s, over 80s. Like, go play. Like,
Keep it as a hobby or become like
honestly,
a teacher, because that's one way to like stay involved with it. But then you're also kind of giving back to the younger generation and passing on all the tips that you've gained to the rest.
Yeah. But that's all we got for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, like, turn on the notifications,
Comment, share.
yeah, that's about it.
I think that's about it.
We'll be back with another video. Bye.
Bye.